2nd and 5.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Here's Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play,
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Watch twist. Alert! Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Throwing now is Allen. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Escaping the pressure right. He hits Beasley right side. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bills will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Hauschka with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Andre Ellington, his first carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That one goes for 24 yards. Jameis now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big run there by McCoy. 46 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Different story this time. Time around, we had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Check 45 to Mike.
Now on 2nd and 13, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To the air, Allen. And that's complete to Croft. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Frank Gore, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barber. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Watching that play unfold and watching him on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Allen going to leave it on the draw for McCoy. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. For big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen now to throw again. And incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. LaShawn McCoy with his 2nd touchdown.